Hello, this is Lee the Squirrel, and this time in class we're going to do Let's Discuss from page 37 and 38. Well, so let's continue. So I'm going to just only look at part A and part B. So let's look at part A. Well, part A, this is very easy and very obvious. Let's first look at the problem. Look at these numbers. These numbers involve zeros. How to divide numbers involving zeros? Actually, the answer is simple. We look them at a whole. It is obvious. We can see like dividing these numbers. That includes zeros, which is deal like if there were any zeros. It's just the same. So like I brought a chart here. And in the middle there's multiplications, and 150 multiplied 1 is 150, and 150 multiplied 6 is 900. So this is the number that have been multiplied. So it is pretty much the same. Well, 215 is the number between these two, and yeah, we put 1 over here, and after that we put down 0 all the way down. And of course we subtract these two numbers. This is going to be 65, and we put 0 all the way down, and here comes 650. Now 650 is between these two numbers, so we put this one 600 as a proper number. So we input 4 over here and we write 600. And then if we subtract these two numbers, it becomes 50. And we put down the 0 all the way down, and here comes 500. And 500 is between these two numbers. So 450 is multiplication of 3 from 150. So we put down 3. And if we subtract these two numbers, it becomes 500. And 500, we do it again. We subtract and it becomes 50. And so the answer becomes like this. It becomes 1,433 with a remainder of 50. And as you see on my right, like this is the recalculation. If we calculate again the quotient, the divisor, if we multiply after a number comes out, if we add the remainder, here comes the answer, which is exactly same with this number. So the remainder, this is the quotient, and this is the divisor. So if we do in this fashion, it becomes, this is how we divide. So let's go to the next question, part B. So part B, well, first I want to say that there is an error. Well, it's not a big deal, as they calculated good enough, but this should move right here, so it will avoid your confusion. But anyway, the overall process is just the same. So we look as 500 as a whole. So if you multiply 500 to 8, so this time I'm going to write some things. So this is a number of multiplying 500 multiplied 8, and we have subtracted these two numbers, so this becomes, 6 minus 0 is 6, 3 minus 0 is 3, 1 minus 0 is 1, and 4 minus 4 is just 0, and we don't put 0 in ahead, so we put down 0 all the way down, and then it becomes 1360, and we find something, the closest number. So 500, this is 500 multiplied 2, because 500 multiplied 3, 500 multiplied 3 is 1500, which is too big. This is too big. This is way bigger. So raise this, we put this number, which is, this number is between and 1000 and 1500. So we put down the number 2, which is 500 multiplied by 2, and we subtract these two, and it becomes 0, 6, 3. And we bring down 5. And this number is a multiplication of 500 multiply 7, because 500 multiply 8 is 4000, and 7 is, as you see, 3500. And this number is between these two numbers, 4000 and 3500. So we put down 7, which is 3500, and we put the 7 over here very neatly. And as the same, 8 to 7, this is 8 to 7. And if we subtract, we find a remainder of 105. So as you see on the right, this is the quotient, divisor, and if we multiply, as you can see, it becomes this kind of number comes out. And if we add the remainder over here, if we add, then this number will be equal to this number. So it's very easy, very simple. Actually, it's more simple and is, how can I say, less dirty or more clean to calculate. And just remember, just treat these numbers with zeros, or even with the zeros inside the numbers. Just treat it just as the same as usual, as, well, they have just 3 digits. So see you in Let's Try. And always, have a nice day.